The Wendy Williams Experience.
Weekdays.
2 to 7 p.m.
107.5 WBLS.
And WBLS.com.
Get on it.
Wow, there he is.
Oh, you still got on the played out Fonzie jacket?
Hey, and he's not smoking, but he's got the cigarette. Hickory dickory dock. Oh.
What's that?
So why do you keep the cigarette? Just it's a nervous twitch?
It looks like a soprano.
I just like it.
Yeah.
There are other mics on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you want to
This is cool.
stand? All right.
I stand, I sit, I don't care.
Yeah,
know.
well, just as long as we
What
can hear
makes
you.
you happy?
I like to sit. I'm a lazy ass. You look pretty good.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You kept your weight, pretty nice. I didn't know what to expect when I heard you were coming in here. And I must say that I've been a fan of yours. And I know the sexist jokes and I know, the lewdness and stuff
Yeah, but
like
you
that.
got it.
I've always been the kind of broad who could get something like that.
Uh-huh.
You are one of the greatest comedians ever to grace a stage. You
don't want to film this, right?
No, we're not doing their product placement.
Yeah. No, I just didn't know if I could bring it in.
Yeah. No, you know what? But
This.
it's a very, very gaudy studio.
No, I like that though. I actually have a room in my house like that.
With a throne.
No, like this. This kind of look. It might not be pink, but it's got the vibe.
Gaudy and stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I actually I like color like that.
Yeah. Are you still married?
No, not as far as I know.
Yeah. Well, you were married at one point. How long have you been divorced?
A long time. We've been apart for over 4 years.
Yeah, you haven't gone through with that.
No, we've been through the divorce.
Divorce.
Yeah, it's a tough ballgame.
Yeah.
You been down there?
No, 5 months though. It doesn't compare to
I did a couple marriages. I did one like that.
Yeah.
Fast, loose.
Quick.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No big payments.
Yeah.
Get it done quick.
Yeah.
Move on to the next one.
Move on. So then, how's single life treating you?
That's the thing. I'm not single. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I
You got a nice
I don't want to
girlfriend.
get into it right
Yeah.
now. I got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're broken up.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, maybe we can analyze it right here. I'm good at that. I've been
Are you
married
really?
for 7 years now. I'm pretty good at that.
I've been telling everybody,
Well, share it with us. Do you feel weird talking to a black girl? Because how I know you is I know you from going on like the white boy shows.
Yeah.
The white boy radio shows and stuff like that. And I know that you look out in your audience and you see who's there. You see a smattering of black people at your shows and stuff like that. And probably the last place you thought you'd ever end up is here on the Black Girl Show.
Odd? No. What are you kidding me?
Well, then let me talk. Let me analyze your relationship.
I've been there.
Yeah, with black girls.
Yeah, just something to get my hands on.
Yes,
After doing a set late at night.
Yes.
No, serious.
Yeah.
Like when I started out in comedy.
Yeah.
How you can't sleep, you're just constantly thinking.
Yeah.
And you want somebody to throw all your bullshit. You know what I mean?
Easy, Dice.
It's a TV show. They
yeah.
can believe it.
And plus we're not on satellite radio. This is a terrestrial radio.
Do you know what? I'm not sure. I know it's a VH1 show.
Yeah, you're doing two things at one time.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
This is
I
the
won't
Wendy
curse
Williams
again.
Experience radio show.
All right.
And it's a syndicated radio show. And then this is also the Wendy Williams Experience VH1 TV show.
So what I'm saying
I'm a busy woman. I have to
get
multitask. Radio, TV once, let me go home. Boom.
But this is the thing. When I started out in comedy and moved to LA,
yes.
After you do your set,
yes.
And any guy knows it that's in stand-up, that's what you look for.
Yeah. Something just to do and to...
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking for, love. I was just looking to kill the next 8 hours till the next day.
A groupie. Do you still get that even though you're not the celebrity you once was?
What's that?
Do you still get like groupies even though you're not the celebrity you once was?
I never had to be a celebrity to get chicks. Look at me.
He's not a bad looking
I might not be
Contact
packing
courtesy of
15 like you,
WBLS.com.
but I know what I'm doing with mine.
But, and the thing is that you are still a highly recognizable person.
Yeah.
I mean, the hair is faded a bit. Have you ever thought about getting anything?
You know what? That's nothing. You get a little thicker, you lose a little hair.
Yeah.
As long as my talent don't go away.
Matthew McConaughey started out about a year ago. I looked at him. He had like what you have, and now he's got all that going on in front. So that's why I asked.
Yeah, but I'm not like crazy like that. Those things don't bother me.
So now you're getting your career back on track. Well, where have you been for the past?
Well, that's where I've been. You know what I mean? I went through this breakup, and I felt it was more important to take care of my kids than. And I couldn't really focus on the stand-up world the way I should.
Yeah.
And now that, everything's okay with them.
How old are the kids?
They're 12 and 16.
Okay, so they're on their way.
So, when we split up, it was, I just wanted to be there for them and take care of them. And I would go out and I'd make my money, but I wasn't looking for management, or I didn't have any aspirations, any kind of goals, like
were you addicted
to be
to
like in
anything?
the arena world again, that kind of stuff. You do any stand up?
Nah.
No. All right.
Were
So
you
you trying to make a comeback?
What's that?
You trying to make a comeback?
Well, that's.
Are you part of the show?
Yes, I'm a sidekick. I think Mike Tyson has a better chance of making a comeback than you, though.
That's what you should be, a sidekick, a flunky, a bad cat.
Like you would be the Dane
guy to
Cook.
get the
Like you would be the
coffee.
Dane Cook right now. You'd be like Dane Cook's sidekick right now.
I'm bigger than Dane Cook will ever be.
Oh, come on. Employee of the Month
Yeah.
makes one night with Clay
You know
look like
what I mean?
Soul Plane.
And why am I talking to you, face? Tell me that.
You know
what? You're trying to make a name, trying to get dice, face.
saying,
That's what I think of you.
You're no Andy Dick.
You know what I mean? You're the guy that shaved your head to actually look on a lot of levels like an asshole.
Oh.
That's what I think of you. You know what I mean? That's what I think of you.
All right, look. Let me just. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what the
I'm just
going
saying,
on with
he looks
Dice.
like a fat Fonzie.
You know what I mean?
All right.
You got a problem. You know what? I'll lose 5 pounds for you next
Oh.
time I come in, all right? And I'm sure your boyfriend will be very pleased when he smacks his in your face.
Hickory
Hey,
dickory.
you were very good on the radio trying to put Dice down.
Oh, that was funny
You
in
look
85.
great with a pair of balls in your face.
That was, that was funny in 85.
No,
Teabag.
it's funny today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right. Teabag. This guy. Yeah.
So look. Were you ever addicted to anything besides nicotine?
No, that's not my thing.
Yeah. Now, how difficult was it for you to stop smoking?
But let me ask you, did you put him up to that?
No.
Is that what you tell him to do?
No, he just does his own thing. Believe
Really?
me, I got my own jokes.
Yeah.
But for you, I have no jokes. I'm really trying to get
All
to
right,
the bottom
I'm
of
trying
it.
to do an interview, but
Yeah.
it just seems like you let him do that.
Well, you know what? I let him be him while still watching
I
the
don't
time.
believe that,
and
Tim. I think he's angry that he's a zero that never got anywhere.
well,
You know what I
actually,
mean? He's walking around
But you know-
carrying your purse.
But see, the thing
and he's
is-
mad, so I walk in here.
I'm 26
a guy
on the
that
come up.
has done
You're
something.
49 trying to make a
By
comeback.
the time I was 26, I made $30 million. What'd you do? Carry a bag? I got a
Great
book
after
coming
the
out. I
show.
got 2 albums coming out. I got an HBO special. I'm
Thank
playing.
God.
And you're
Giant
still no Dane
Stadium.
Cook.
What are you doing?
this is what we're trying to get at.
Let
Okay.
me explain something. No, I want to say something about
Okay,
this.
go ahead.
I happen to dig Dane Cook. Dane Cook is the only one to come along in comedy, in stand-up comedy, since me, to do something in a rock and roll fashion as a comic. He's the only one. You're not going to make a problem between me and Dane Cook. You're a nobody that's never going anywhere that I never met. So we should really end this conversation and let me talk to the woman who does run this show.
Well, that means I won't be trying to make a comeback if I'm never going to get nowhere.
You'll never have to make a comeback because you're never going
Jesus
nowhere.
will be back before your career gets on track.
What's that?
Jesus will be back before your career gets on track.
That's very clever. And you know what? You did that all by yourself. That wasn't written down for you, was it?
Nah.
So look. So
That was clever, too, the way you said, nah. But you got to put more into it when you say it. If you're going to be the heckler on the show, you have to know how to heckle. Like when I called you I committed to it, and I meant it. You know what I mean? When I said, oh, you're packing 50 cold, snowy Chicago day.
look at Goose
You know what I
over
mean?
there doing
That's-
the worst
that's a funny
edits
thing.
I've ever heard in the
know what I
history
mean?
of radio.
I got no more dumps.
He's got.
These
You've
guys are
used up
driving me
all the
crazy.
dumps. Please.
You know, we're trying to have an interview, and he keeps interrupting.
When are you going to be on HBO? Because you said a bunch of things, albums and all like that. That's-
everything's coming in order. The first thing I'm doing is shooting the VH1 show.
Okay, let's talk about what that's about.
Content courtesy of
The VH1 show. And
WBLS.com.
is it all right if I talk about it?
Yes.
Since you're giving him all this
Yes,
permission.
go ahead.
The VH1 show is, and I wouldn't call it a comeback, because I probably made more last year than you'll make in the next 15 without management, without agent.
If I was you, I'd be trying to promote this show as best I can.
Okay?
So when
You
does
know,
it start?
The VH1 show will start airing in March.
Okay.
And it's more or less coming out of retirement.
Yes.
I mean, I know you know nothing about responsibility. Do you have any kids?
Nah.
Okay.
No,
didn't make no mistake.
he did a year in jail. He came out. He decided that he wants to put his life on the right track. He started
Yeah, what'd you
sweeping
do that
floors
put
at
you in
radio
jail?
stations,
Pointing
selling
and presenting
drugs.
firearms, selling drugs. You know
Yeah,
the usual.
Yeah, I
the
get
usual. Yeah. So I found
All
him
right,
on
well, that's good. I gotta
95,
give him
and I
credit
brought
for
him
that.
up here. He's from South Carolina, Monk's Corner, and so he's been here.
So
ever
that's where the
since.
bad attitude comes from. that you did a year in jail. All right, good.
So look, so what's the show
No,
called?
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Charlamagne Tha God.
Because it was like, I'm getting attacked by, I came in for you.
Yes.
You know?
How you
but,
doing?
all right, so I get it. You're a little angry.
So listen,
Calm down. You'll learn.
the VH1 show is going to be following
You know
your
what I mean?
life.
You're 26 years old. Take it easy.
Well,
I
you know what?
actually hand wrote my book.
Not me. I got a writing
Yeah.
partner. She cost a fortune, but she's worth it.
No, I see. I had to write it myself, and I wrote it in print.
Yeah?
Because I don't know how to use computers.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, I was like you. I wasn't very good in school.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So I didn't learn how to
Charlamagne.
use computers. So
Were computers around back then?
were they around
Yeah,
back then? I really don't know. To this day, I never learned how to use them.
Look, I
What-
think
look, my question to you is, I mean, how old do you think I am? I could say 49.
You'll be 50 next year.
Is that too old
is that
for
old,
you?
Sean?
I mean, you're not looking to me, are you?
Nah, it's like, I mean,
I know I like older
but
chicks.
you're sort
You
of
know
like a
what I'm
washed-up
saying?
prize fighter, you know what I'm saying?
What's that?
You're like a washed-up prize fighter.
You mean
know?
I'm somebody that did something real special, and maybe now it's not as big as it was?
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's coming from somebody that's been in jail and did nothing with his life.
But
other
like I
than
said,
break the
He's trying
law.
to
I'm on
turn
the
it
come
around.
up. You're
Other
trying to
than
make a
break the
comeback.
law
It's a
and go to
difference.
jail.
Charlamagne's trying to turn his life
and
around.
try to be a good boy
And
now.
you
Is that
weren't
what
in
you're
New
doing?
York when Dice sold out Madison Square
The only
Garden.
comic to
It
ever
wa-
saw the God.
It
And on
was
top of it, Big Shot, who has no knowledge of anything, I did it again in 2000.
There
I
you
came
go.
back. I did the Beacon Theater
Yeah.
and the Garden. I did the Garden the last night in the Subway Series, you know, when the Yankees were playing the Mets.
Yeah.
You know, and I sold them both out in that week. Did you do that?
No.
Can you sell out your living room? That's what I want to know.
But I'm not
That's
a
a very, very
I'm not a
clever
betting man,
answer.
but I bet
That's
I don't think you can do it again.
That's another great. I wouldn't take that. I would take your bet.
That was funny in '86. I'm thinking about the past.
All right. You ever go with a chick before the, you know?
Excuse me?
No, I didn't mean nothing. I'm just.
oh man,
I'm
Dice.
sorry. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
You've used up every
I'm just
dump.
kidding around with him.
Yeah.
Kidding doesn't sound as good as the other word, though.
No, it
All
doesn't.
right. But it was great meeting you.
Effing around.
And, you know, I'm just goofing with you. I know you wanted to play a little. All
I
right?
appreciate meeting you.
Yeah. And what is your name?
Charlamagne Tha God.
Yes.
All right. That's beautiful.
Yeah. He's his
No,
mother's
that's a nice
son.
name. I
You
never
know.
heard it before.
We're going to take a break.
All right.
Everybody, Andrew Dice Clay, thank you so
All
much
right,
for coming
thank
in the
you.
studio. It's very nice to meet you. Charlamagne, me and you
Charlamagne did all right.
are
He's all right.
here.
You know what? When a guy goes toe, I'll just say, when a guy does go toe to toe, I give it up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. You did good. You're
Yeah.
26. You did good.
Oh.
You got me with a few things. When a guy gets me, I gotta say it.
All right.
You know what I mean? But I won.
107.5 WBLS.
And WBLS.com.
Get on it.